हेलो एंड वेलकम टू इंस्टेंट सीख। मेरा नाम है कृष्णा कहार। आज से हम स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं हमारा स्ट्रेस सेट 2025 की तैयारी, जिसका इस साल का पेपर आपका कंडक्ट होने वाला है 15th ऑफ जून 2025 को। सो वी आर स्टार्टिंग विद कंप्यूटर साइंस पीवाईक्यू सीरीज। वी विल बी स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम द ईयर 2024 और जितना हो सकता है हम पीछे ईयर बाय ईयर पीवाईक्यूज को कवर करते हुए जाएंगे। रिमेंबर स्टूडेंट्स, योर ईच ईयर पीवाईक्यू, जो आपके हर साल का पीवाईक्यू के वीडियोस होंगे वो 4 पार्ट्स में डिवाइड होंगे। एज यू नो, paper 2 consists of 100 questions, so each video will be consisting of 25 questions each. Okay, so that हम हर एक क्वेश्चन को अच्छे से टाइम दे सकें और उसका एक अच्छा एक्सप्लेनेशन देख सकें। ओके, सो सेट स्टूडेंट्स को तो देखना ही देखना है, बट एज वेल एज इफ यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर नेट, ओके, सो आई विल सजेस्ट do go through this question as well because it is of highly important. So let's move. Do join our telegram channel. Whatever the class pdfs and notes are there, this video notes as well as जितनी भी वीडियोस इस चैनल पे हैं उनके नोट्स और डिटेल एक्सप्लेनेशन पीडीएफ्स आपको टेलीग्राम चैनल पे मिलेंगे। सो डू जॉइन दैट टेलीग्राम चैनल फॉर द फर्दर अपडेट्स। ओके, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट with our PYQs. So the very first question that we have is the inference rule deals exclusively with formulas in conjective normal form, that is CNF is called as. So what it is asking, the inference rule that deals exclusively with formulas in CNF is called as. Okay, before directly jumping to the right option, देख लेते हैं कि बाकी ऑप्शंस क्या स्टेट करते हैं। ओके, सो what does the contradiction rule says? Contradiction rule detects logical contradictions only. वो क्या डिटेक्ट करता है? सिर्फ logical contradictions in the statement. Whereas the C option, unsatisfiability rule, checks if a formula is always false. Okay, so there is no involvement of CNF here as well. Your option number B, contingency rule, identifies statements that are neither always true nor always false. Okay, and your first option, that is resolution rule, what is states, used in CNF to derive conclusions by eliminating variables. Okay, so your contradiction rule, is used for detecting logical contradictions, so this is not the right option. Unsatisfiability, it always check for false statements. Okay, so this is not also the right answer. And next, B, contingency rule, neither always true nor false, so this is not also not the right option. So your right answer is resolution rule, that uses CNF formulas or forms to check if particular statements is either true or false. Okay, students, we won't be just focusing on the right answer. हम हर एक ऑप्शंस को भी चेक करेंगे कि उनकी एक्सप्लेनेशंस क्या है। Okay, so that you will be covering the other topics as well. Okay, so for this the right answer is A, resolution. Okay, so next question that we have is, let A and B be the sets. Okay, the symmetric difference between A and B is represented by which of the following formulas? Okay, so first of all you should know what is symmetric difference. ओके, सिमेट्रिक डिफरेंस क्या होता है? इफ से आपके पास दो सेट्स हैं, सेट ए इक्वल टू 1, 2, 3, ओके, एंड सेट बी है आपके पास विथ एलिमेंट्स 3, 4, 5. ओके, सो सिमेट्रिक डिफरेंस ये होता है द वैल्यूज दैट आर नॉट इन ईदर ए और ईदर बी. ओके, सो सिमेट्रिक डिफरेंस, the symmetric difference includes elements that are either in A or in B but not in both. मतलब क्या कि जो वैल्यूज दोनों सेट्स में है उसको एक्सक्लूड करके बाकी सब वैल्यूज आपकी आ जाएंगी. ओके, सो यहाँ पे फॉर एग्जांपल 3 है, सो 3 को छोड़ के बाकी सब सिमेट्रिक डिफरेंस में आ जाएगा. ओके, एग्जांपल कैलकुलेशन A minus B. Okay, if you do A minus B, 3 is present in B set. Okay, so 3 को exclude कर दिया हमने, so output is 1, 2. Elements in A but not in B. Again b minus a 4,5, b minus a 4,5, 3 को क्यों नहीं इंक्लूड किया? बिकॉज 3 वॉज प्रेजेंट इन a. रिमेंबर सिमेट्रिक डिफरेंस क्या बोलता है? सिमेट्रिक डिफरेंस इंक्लूड एलिमेंट्स ईदर इन a और b but not in both. Okay, so b minus a elements in b but not in a. Symmetric difference आपका आएगा 1 2 4 5, 3 नहीं आएगा. Okay, so basic representation how we are doing it, a minus b union b minus a. So your correct answer will be first one, that is a minus b union b minus a. Your answer a. Let's move on to the next question. Next is a deck of playing cards contain 52 deck of cards. Okay, 4 each with face values in the set A 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 J K. Okay, let us define face values of top as x. Okay, face value दिया गया है इन sets जो अभी हमने sets देखे A 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 J Q and K. Okay, टॉप कार्ड्स को फेस वैल्यू दिया गया है x एंड बॉटम कार्ड्स को फेस वैल्यू दिया गया है y. Okay, now we have two shuffling algorithm. The shuffling algorithm is defined as below. पहला shuffling algorithm क्या बोल रहा है? Permute the cards randomly. Okay, permute them or shuffle them randomly arrangements with probability of 1 by 52. And second, what it says, if x not equal to y, that is your top card not matches the bottom card, flip the biased coin that's heads up with probability p and go back to sh1 if head turns up otherwise. Okay, basically if head turns up, okay, we need to go back to our shuffling. हमें फिर से ये sh1 perform करना है, that is shuffling algorithm 1. Further, let's see what it is stating. Each coin and each permutation is assumed to be independent of all other randomization. What value of p will make x and y independent variable once the process of shuffling stops? Okay, what it is, क्या पूछ रहा है वो? What the value of p will make x and y as independent variable. Okay, so let's simplify this. Okay, now what do you mean by independent variable? सबसे पहले वो देख लेते हैं. Two variables x and y are independent if knowing x does not tell anything about y. Okay, that's how we say two variables are independent. Okay, next up what we have is, we have 52 playing cards, right? In this problem a shuffling method is used. Okay, now focus here. Randomly shuffle cards. Okay, this is our sh1. ये हमारा shuffling algorithm 1 है. Okay, randomly shuffle the cards. Flip a coin with probability p. If coin lands on head, we reshuffle. Okay, this is sh2 that we are talking about. Okay, कि if एक coin flip करने के ऊपर अगर probability क्या, if अगर वो heads आता है, so we will reshuffle, that is we will go back and perform sh1. The process will continue until we stop. Okay, so clearly understand this. Randomly we are shuffling the cards. Second is, we are flipping a coin. If the coin lands on head, we will reshuffle it again and the process continue. Now why p matters? If the p is too high, we shuffle too much, making the cards completely random. Okay, sorry. If p2 is too low, x and y remain dependent. Why we say p is too low? Okay, then x and y value will be dependent. Okay, meaning, okay, they won't be pairing up. Last, the correct choice of p ensures that after shuffling x and y are independent. Okay, correct choice of p in this scenario, if I say, coming back to the question, first one, if you see from the answers, 1 by 4 is not the right answer. 1 by 5, it will create p too low. Okay, this will create p too high, so that's why C, p equal to 1 by 3 is your correct answer for this particular question, that will make x and y as independent variable. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. C is your correct answer. Now next we have, identify the number of distinct string of length 2 of the combinations of yellow and blue and yellow bits. Okay, how many number of distinct strings we can create of length 2 from the combination of blue and yellow bits? Okay, further what it states, Okay, the both ends of the strings are not marked. Okay, remember this point. Both the ends of the strings are not marked. Due to this, they are indistinguishable if interchanging the ends. Okay, one of ends of one will result the other. Denote B as blue and Y as yellow bit. Okay, so let us consider BB, BY, YB and YY are the four different string of length to equivalence between string is not taken into consideration. Further, what it states, क्या बोल रहा है वो? The number of equivalent classes into which the sets is BB, BY, YB, YY is divided is by equivalent relation induced by the group of permutation. Okay, let's simplify this question first of all. Okay, simplification में जाते हैं. Understand the problem, क्या बोल रहा है वो? We have two colors, okay, blue and yellow. Okay, we are making strings of length to using these colors. Okay, ये दो कलर का यूज करके हम स्ट्रिंग्स बना रहे हैं. If the order of color doesn't matter, flipping a string does not create a unique string. Okay, किसी भी स्ट्रिंग को अगर हम फ्लिप कर रहे हैं, सिंस द स्ट्रिंग्स के एंड को हमने कोडेड कलर कोड नहीं किया, सो इट वोंट मैटर एंड वी माइट गेट must count equivalence cards or similar classes. Okay, so what can be the possible string? क्या क्या बनेंगे? एक तो बनेगा BB, एक बनेगा BY, एक बनेगा YB and एक बनेगा YY. But if you observe BY and YB, since we are flipping the string, okay, ये एक ही कॉम्बिनेशन है. हम क्या ढूंढ रहे हैं? हम यूनिक स्ट्रिंग पैटर्न्स ढूंढ रहे हैं. So कितने यूनिक स्ट्रिंग पैटर्न हो गए? ये तो फर्स्ट वन हो गया BB, BY या YB is one and the same thing. Okay, so this becomes the third unique one, second unique case, and YY is the third unique string. Okay, so total how many unique string you will be having at finally? You will be having 3 unique string, and so your answer should be A, 3 unique strings. Okay, so your answer is A. Let's move on to the next question. Design a K-map for x f of x, y, and z, where x into z dash plus xyz plus y into z dash is given, and find prime implicants. Okay, so first of all, since it is what, 3 variable K map, how many variable? 3 variable K map. So x will be denoted as row, okay, and yz will be denoted as column. Okay, so let's drop the K map. Okay, so this is your K map. This is x bar and this is x. Okay, for simplification. Okay, sorry. Okay, so this is x. The second one is x. Okay, so this is your x and this is your x bar. Okay, so first for x into z bar, we are plotting here x into, that is on 0 0 and on 1 0. Okay, x and x bar we have plotted. Next क्या है? x y z, ये कहाँ पे हमने प्लॉट किया है? यहाँ पे ट्रिपल वन पे, मिन टर्म्स. ओके, एंड y z हमने कहाँ पे प्लॉट किया है? y z we have plotted एक तो 0 1 0 पे एंड एक 1 1 0 पे. Okay, so this is how we are plotting the K map. Again, I will repeat how we have plotted x into z dash. Okay, so first we have here, that is 0 0 plus, then we have 1 0 0, that is 1 0 0, and then we have 1 1 0. यहाँ पे हमने कौन सा टर्म प्लॉट किया? फर्स्ट वाला, that is x into z dash. Okay, where we have plotted 1 0 0 and 1 1 0. Next, x y z, very simple. Triple one we have plotted here, x y z. Next, y z we have plotted, where we have plotted in 1 1 0 plus here as well 0 1 0 1 0. Okay, so if you simplify this, you will get the result as x into y plus x z dash plus y z dash. Okay, so your prime implicants are the first one. If you see from the option, the correct answer कौन सा है? x y, y z dash, x z dash. So A is your correct answer for this question. Let's move on to the next. Okay. Next is the combination and arrangements. 11 students plan to have dinner together for multiple days. Okay. They will be seated at a round table. Okay. मतलब 11 students हैं and they are planning to sit in a round table. Their plan is to ensure that each student sit next to different neighbors at every dinner. Okay, so let's visualize this. Round table है. Okay, कितने students हैं? 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. Okay, so क्या बोल रहा है? क्वेश्चन क्या बोल रहा है कि हर उनका प्लान ये है कि हर दिन वो बैठे हैं बट उनके जो नेबर्स हो, जो नेबरिंग स्टूडेंट्स हो, वो डिफरेंट डिफरेंट होने चाहिए फॉर ईच डेज. सो ये कितने दिन तक वो पॉसिबल कर सकते हैं? ओके, फॉर दिस देर इज अ फॉर्मूला. ओके, n माइनस 1 डिवाइडेड बाई 2. ओके, व्हाट इज योर n ईयर? n यहाँ पे हमें दिया गया है, कितने स्टूडेंट्स हैं? 11. ओके, तो स्ट्रेट अवे पुट इट इन द फॉर्मूला. 11 माइनस 1 डिवाइडेड बाय 2, you will get 5. So this कॉम्बिनेशन, ये जो वो प्लान कर रहे हैं कॉम्बिनेशन अरेंजमेंट करने का, वो कितने दिन तक चल सकता है? 5 days. Okay, so your answer is 5. Let's move on to the next question. Next is explore all 5-letter combinations formed using the letters A through H. How many of these words contain no repeats? Also do not include the subword bad. Okay, नाउ क्या बोल रहा है वो कि हमारे पास लेटर्स दिए हुए हैं 8 लेटर्स A B C D E F G एंड H. इन 8 लेटर्स का यूज करके हमें 5 लेटर वर्ड कॉम्बिनेशन बनाने हैं. ओके, सो टोटल लेटर्स कितने दिए हुए हैं? 8. ओके, कितने के कॉम्बिनेशन वाले लेटर बनाने हैं? 5. ओके, सो देयर इज अ फॉर्मूला सिंपल. P comma N comma R, that is n factorial divided by n minus r factorial. Okay, so just put on the values. So you will have 8 factorial, that is n minus r, that is 8 minus 5, 3 factorial. इसकी वैल्यू आपकी आएगी कुछ 6720. ओके, व्हाट वैल्यू यू विल बी गेटिंग फॉर दिस? इसका वैल्यू आपके पास आएगा 6720, बट दिस इज नॉट द राइट आंसर. ओके, also focus on the next statement. Here it is, also do not include the subword bad. Okay, now since we are making a 5-letter word, ठीक है, हमें 5-letter word बना रहे हैं, so bad हम कितने तरीके से अरेंज कर सकते हैं? एक तो ये तरीका हो गया, राइट, BAD. एक तो एक सेंटर में हो गया BAD, मीनिंग अ वेज एंड पॉसिबल हाउ मेनी कॉम्बिनेशंस हम उसको कर सकते हैं, एंड दिस इज द BAD. ओके, so these are the combination, but not only 3. the combinations कितने होंगे? 3-letter word bad हो गया, फिर 4 ways, and then how many letters are there? 5 letters. okay, so इतने combinations बनेंगे. तो in total if you say 12 into 5, that is 60 combinations bad के बनेंगे, जो हमें include नहीं करने. since we don't have to include, तो ये 60 हमें minus करना पड़ेगा किसमें से? 6720 में से. so your final answer will be 6720 minus 60. okay, so it will be 6660. okay, so your right answer is okay, so your right answer is first one, that is 6660. okay, so answer A is your right answer. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, next question we have is, suppose G is the graph with n vertices such that every vertex having degree 5. okay, so total vertices is n, each having a degree of 5. okay, so what will be the sum of the degrees? first of all ये निकाल लेते हैं, sum of degrees कितने हो गए सभी vertices की? it will be 5 into n, that is 5n. okay, ठीक है, आगे देखते हैं. what is the smallest value of n for which graph might be planar? okay, so for the graph to be planar, okay, there is a planarity condition, okay, to check. so sum of ages, the number of ages, first of all ये formula है, the number of ages is equal to half of sum of degree, half of sum of degree, और sum of d लिखते हैं. ओके, सो E इज इक्वल टू हाफ ऑफ सम ऑफ डिग्री. सम ऑफ डिग्री अपने पास क्या है 5n, सो हाफ कितना हो गया 5/n/2. ओके, फॉर checking this, if this particular graph, first of all you need to check if this particular graph might be planar. Okay, so planar condition is like less than equal to 3n-6 होना चाहिए. Okay, which it is. So this 5/n/2 will be our answer. That is your option number A. Okay, okay, so this will be your answer. Answer A. Moving to next. Okay, question number 9. Let us consider the full Coca-Cola bottles, 7 half full, 7 empty. You want to divide the 21 bottles among 3 persons so that each receive exactly 7. Moreover, each person must receive the same quantity of Coca-Cola. Solve the problem using ILP, that is integer linear programming के साथ हमें solve करना है और एक solution find out करना है. Options देख लेते हैं. There will be a dummy objective function with all zero coefficient. Okay, number of bottles दिए हुए 1 2 3. Okay, full 1, half full 5, empty 1. Okay, so these are the combinations given 3 1 3. Okay, कि कैसे हम 7 bottles को पर्टिकुलर हर एक पर्सन को असाइन करेंगे. सेकंड क्या बोल रहा है ऑप्शन, ऑब्जेक्टिव फंक्शन will maximize the total quantity of Coca-Cola distribution. Okay, so again the arrangement is given 3 2 2 1 1 5. Okay, 2 3 1. Okay, so these are the arrangement given. C options देख लेते हैं. Objective function will minimize the empty bottles. Okay, now we have just consider the question हमेशा याद रखना है कि objective हमें निकालना है objective function. Okay, so just remember the question. So next what we have is, okay, now next we have is full 0, half full 0, empty 7. Okay, second person 1 1 5 and again 2 3 2. Last option, set of binary variable is represented for full bottle representation. Okay, 1 2 4 5 1 5 1 1 and 2 2 3. Okay, so let's simplify this particular question first of all. Okay, understand, three people need to receive what, exactly 7 bottles. Okay, 3 people need to receive exactly 7 bottle और तीनों के पास 3 टाइप के बॉटल आने चाहिए. कौन से? फर्स्ट इज फुल बॉटल, FB we will consider it full bottle 1 liter का. Okay, half bottle, okay, 0.5 liter, and empty bottle, let's represent as EB, that will be 0 liter, just the bottle रहेगा. Okay, so how we set up the LP? Okay, let us consider this as for each person if we are distributing the values. Okay, let us consider the number of bottles. Full bottle equal to X, half bottle equal to Y, and empty bottle equal to Z. So how we can form the constraint? X plus Y plus Z equal to 7. Okay, including all these 3 bottle, हमें तीनों bottle distribute करने हैं, right? Okay, कितने होने चाहिए total? 7. Okay, so constraint is objective function is what is optimized. Okay, this is the optimized, or you can say it is a dummy function. It is what? A dummy function. और ये dummy function वाला पैरामीटर हमारा मैच हो रहा है किससे? फर्स्ट ऑप्शन से. किससे? फर्स्ट ऑप्शन से. dummy function with zero coefficient. There are no coefficient with this. Okay, can you see x के आगे कोई coefficient है? y के आगे? No. z के आगे? No. So this is how we are, okay, formalizing the LPP optimize LPP and it has a dummy function. It has what? It has a dummy function. So our right answer for this particular question will be the first option, that is your dummy function with object constraint. Okay, it will be your dummy function. Let's see. So dummy objective function क्या बोल रहा है? There will be a dummy objective function with 0 coefficients. Okay, so A will be your right answer. Let's move on to the next. Consider the following, again LPP problem. Consider the following linear programming problem. Z is given 2x plus 1, 2x plus 3x2. Okay, x1 plus 3x2 should be less than equal to 12. 3x1 plus 2x2 should be less than equal to 12. x1 and x2 should be greater than equal to 0. At which points of the graphical solution space feasible basic optimum solutions are represented? Okay, using LPP we need to solve this, but we will use the elimination trick. Okay, first of all, a solution is feasible. एक solution feasible कब होता है? If infeasible कब होता है? जब वो violate करता है क्या? कि किसी एक कंस्ट्रेंट को वो वायलेट कर देता है. ओके, यहाँ पे हमें क्या करना है? इनफिजिबल कब हो रहा है वो बताना है. ओके, इनफिजिबल बेसिक optimum solutions are represented. Okay, so first of all, a corner point in infeasible if does not satisfy both the constraint. Graphically x1, आपका जो x1 फर्स्ट वाले ऑप्शन को ही लेते हैं हम. x1 इक्वल टू 0, x2 इक्वल टू 6. okay, and x1 equal to 12, first option we are considering, and x2 equal to 0 are outside the feasible region. If you see graphically, if we draw this, they will be outside the feasible region area. Okay, so since they are outside the feasible region area, this first one are what? Infeasible to the basic optimum solution. These corner points are what? Infeasible. Okay, so our correct answer is first one. Okay, we can, ये बाकी सब चेक करने की जरूरत नहीं है. ओके, बी सी और डी. फर्स्ट में ही हमें आंसर मिल गया, दैट इज कॉर्नर पॉइंट x1 इक्वल टू 0, x2 इक्वल टू 6, x1 इक्वल टू 12 एंड x2 इक्वल टू 0 आर अवर व्हाट? इनफिजिबल पॉइंट्स. ओके, सो आंसर इज ए, corner points. Okay, x1 equal to 0, x2 equal to 6, x1 equal to 12 and x2 equal to 0. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, now this question is from your logic gates. Okay, given logic gate represents which of the following truth table? Okay, circuit से आपको एक आइडिया आना चाहिए कि ये कौन सा truth table दिया, दिया हुआ है. Okay, so if you see here, if value is 0, it is giving 0, and for 1 also it is giving 0. Okay, so it is, you can't identify this. Again, if you see here, for 0 it is giving 1 now, and for 1 it is giving 1. For same value it is giving same output. If you observe the last, if the values are different, okay, if the values are different, okay, if the output is 1 when the inputs are different. Okay, so this is what? This is nothing, your XOR gate. This is your XOR gate, last one, XOR gate. What the XOR gates suggest? If the inputs are different, if the inputs are, let's say, 0 and 1, then output is 1. Okay, so your correct answer will be XOR gate, that is option number D. Option number D will be your right answer for this particular question. Okay, so answer is D. Okay, so next question we have is 100 is a number in decimal number system. What will be its representation in octal number system? Okay, so decimal से octal का ये conversion है. Easy question, ये हाथ से जाना नहीं चाहिए. Decimal to octal. Okay, make sure you learn every conversion technique starting from binary to decimal, decimal to binary, octal to decimal, decimal to hexadecimal. Okay, so converting decimal to octal, how we do it? हम number को divide करते हैं 8 से and we same the remainder. Okay, so 100 we will be dividing by 8. Okay, so quotient आपका आएगा 12 and remainder we will be saving remainder. Okay, remainder will be 4. Okay, again this quotient we will be dividing by 8. So again 12 divided by 8, you will be having quotient as 1 and remainder as 4. Again last one we will be dividing by 8. Okay, quotient will be 0 and remainder will be 1. So once we get the quotient as 0, we will stop. Okay, now whenever, so now we have converted. Now we need to read our remainders starting from bottom to top. Bottom to top. So it is reading as 1, 4, 4. So your answer will be B, 144 is your octal conversion of 100 decimal number. Okay, so your answer is B. Let's move on to the next question. The following truth table represent which logical micro operation? Okay, so pretty simple. If both the inputs are same, output is 0. If you see 0, 0, it is giving 0. 1, 1, it is giving 0. For different output, it is giving us the different input, it is giving us the output as 1, right? So this is nothing but your XOR gate. This is your XOR gate where for different inputs, we are getting the output as 1. So your correct answer is C. Your correct answer is C, that is XOR. Okay, so answer is C. Let's move on to the, so this was the easiest question. Let's move on to the next one. Now, next is concept based question. Which of the following is not expected from a clock pulse in CPU? Okay, not expected from a clock pulse in CPU. Okay, we will see one by one options. What it says, it is not applied to all registered. Okay, B, it changes the state of register as per the control signal requirement. Okay, this is right. Okay, it allows the synchronization of various activities. Yes, a clock pulse is used for that. It may trigger the loading of data into registers or transfer of data between the register. Yes, this one, last one is also right. Okay, so what is not right, or you can say incorrect here, is this one. It is not applied to all register. This is wrong. So it is asking what is not expected. Okay, actually this is not expected कि it won't be applied to any register. Okay, ये clock pulse सभी register को apply होता है. Okay, so your correct answer will be A. It is not applied to all register is false statement. Okay, so for this your correct answer is A. Let's move. Now, which of the following tasks is performed by direct memory access DMA in a computer system? Okay, DMA is an electronic device, first of all, that allows you to transfer data independent of CPU. Okay, so let's see the option what it is stating one by one. So first option, what it says, allows data transfer between a storage unit and CPU independent of memory. No, not independent of memory, independent of CPU. Allow data transfer between a storage unit and main memory independent of CPU. This one is the right answer. Let's see the others as well. Allow data transfer between a storage unit and main memory under the CPU control. No, not independent of CPU. Allow data transfer between CPU and main memory independent of storage unit. No, no role of CPU. When we talk about DMA, always remember, हमेशा आपको याद रखना है, DMA एक ऐसा इलेक्ट्रॉनिक डिवाइस है जो अलाउ करता है डेटा ट्रांसफर बिटवीन स्टोरेज यूनिट, वट एवर योर स्टोरेज यूनिट इज, एंड मेन मेमोरी जो है आपका, उसके बीच में डायरेक्ट ट्रांसफर अलाउ करता है कौन? DMA. DMA allows the direct operation between your storage unit and memory, main memory, and it does not involve your CPU. CPU is not involved in this particular action. Okay, so your correct answer is B. Allow data transfer between a storage unit and main memory independent of CPU. Okay, so answer is B. Okay, so next question we have is which of the following statement is not true with respect to hardwired control unit in comparison with micro-programmed control unit. Okay, so first of all, the question is from control units. Okay, before jumping on to options, कुछ properties हैं hardwired control unit and hardwired control unit HCU के कुछ प्रॉपर्टीज हैं वो देख लेते हैं और माइक्रो प्रोग्राम कंट्रोल यूनिट के कुछ प्रॉपर्टीज हैं वो देख लेते हैं. ओके, सो हार्डवायर्ड इज डिपेंडेंट ऑन फिक्स सर्किट्स. ओके, इसका इंप्लीमेंटेशन कैसा है? फिक्स इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सर्किट से है. फिक्स सर्किट्स यूज करता है ये. ओके, वेयर एज माइक्रो प्रोग्राम इज अ सेट ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शन. वो क्या है? वो सेट ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शंस है. Set of instructions. Okay, here hardwired also is what? Faster. Is what? Is faster. Is what? Is faster. Faster. Sorry for this. It is faster. Okay, this microprogrammed is slower. Okay, hardwired are usually complex in implementation. Okay, complex and difficult to modify, whereas microprogrammed are simpler to modify. Okay, हम उसको simply उसके modifications कर सकते हैं. Okay, so these are the properties that you need to remember with regards to hardwired control unit or microprogram control unit. Okay, let's see the options. So first one, what it says, regarding it is hardwired. Okay, remember the question, what it is asking, इनमें से कौन सा statement not true meaning false है. Okay, let's see one by one. So first वाला check करते हैं. It does not require control memory. Yes, true. It does not require control memory. It provides better execution speed than microprogram. Yes, just now हमने देखा it is faster. Okay, so it provides better execution speed. It enables simpler control unit design. No, not true. It is false. Okay, it is complex. Hardwired control unit follows a complex unit design. And last is it does allow for flexible control unit design. It does not allow for flexible control design. Yes, it is true. So आपका right answer हो जाएगा, that is C. It enables a simpler control unit. This is a false statement. Okay, so your answer is C. Let's move on to the next one. Stack pointer register. Stack pointer register SP is in 86 architecture is generally used to point at the base of the stack. ये कभी भी सही नहीं होगा. Pointer of the stack, as you know, stack is based on what? Which concept? LIFO. What is stack? Last in, first out. If I say it is such a container kind of a thing, so we put in the elements one by one, and the recent one, let's say we have put the elements one by one, 1, 2, 3. So last in will be the first to leave out, right? Last in will be the first to leave out. In this case mein third element will be the first to leave out. Okay, so that's why it is based on LIFO concept, last in first out. Okay, and stack pointer is always pointing at the top. Remember that stack pointer always points at the top to know the current status of the stack. Okay, so next, point to the top of the stack. Yes, this is right. Point to the top of the stack. Point top or based of the stack based on opcode. उसका opcode से कुछ लेना देना नहीं है. Last, point or top or based of the stack based on addressing mode. Addressing mode या opcode से stack का कुछ लेना देना नहीं. So your correct answer will be B, point top of the stack. Okay, so stack pointer register in 86 architecture is generally used to point to the top of the stack. Okay, next, which of the following computer system is represented when computer can process several programs at the same time? Okay, now question में ही answer है. What it is stating, which type of computer system can process multiple programs at the same time. Okay, let's one by one see. Single instruction stream, single data stream, can it process multiple at a time? Several लिखा है कि क्या मतलब हो गया? क्वेश्चन में लिखा है several, मतलब multiple programs we need to run. So will it be able to handle? No. So first one is not suitable. Second, single instruction stream but multiple data. See, only one instruction will be operated on multiple data items. मतलब data items तो multiple है, but program एक ही चल रहा होगा. So this is also not suitable. Okay, next, multiple instruction stream but single data. This is also not right. Why? Because different instructions are passed on to the same data. जबकि यहाँ पे बात क्या हो रही है? Several programs, और several programs के अंदर different data होंगे. So your correct answer will be D, that is multiple instruction stream and multiple data stream. That the prime example of this is modern multi-core CPUs जो हमारे पास होती हैं. Modern multi-core CPUs. Okay, so these are the prime examples of MIMD, that is multiple instructions stream on multiple data stream. So your correct answer is D. Okay, next we have which redundant array of independent disk RAID technology maintains copy of entire hard disk on other hard disk. Okay, so RAID levels, questions from RAID levels. Okay, redundant array of independent disks, right? Levels आपको पता होने चाहिए कि हर एक level what it does. Okay, it is a storage technology that combines multiple hardware for improved performance, or you can say fault tolerance के काम आता है. So RAID level 0 पे क्या होता है? Its RAID level 0 is basically known for stripping the data or splitting the data. Split करता है ये data को across multiple disks. Split, और ये this step is also you can say stripes create करता है data का across multiple disks. RAID level 1, this performs mirroring. अभी इस पे आऊंगा मैं वापस. It is known as mirroring. Copies create करता है. Okay, so next RAID level 5 क्या है? It checks for parity for fault tolerance. Checks parity maintain करता है. And last, your this RAID 10 is a combination of RAID 0 plus 1. RAID 0 plus 1. Okay, so इसमें से right answer is mirroring because it maintains a copy. Okay, question में क्या पूछा गया है? Technology that maintains a copy of the entire disk. Okay, so your right answer is RAID 1. That is your option number B. Option B. Next, which type of memory allows computer system to execute computer programs requiring more memory than physically available? Okay, which type of memory allows computer system to execute computer programs requiring more memory than the available memory? Okay, so now starting with the option, auxiliary memory are secondary storage device like HDD बोल लो या SSD बोल लो. Okay, now what is associate memory enables fast searching used in caching में use करते हैं हम. Okay, cache memory small and fastest. Okay, confuse नहीं होना है associated और cache में. Okay, this is small and fast memory that is close to CPU. Now virtual memory uses the part. Okay, now question क्या बोला गया है? Which type of memory allows computer system to execute computer programs requiring more memory than physically available? So straight away it is going for what? Virtual memory. We are using virtual memory. Virtual memory concept is like this. Hard drive, part of the hard drive. We use what? Part of hard drive as virtual memory space. Part of hard drive as virtual memory space. ये याद रखना है. Okay, as extra RAM when the RAM is full. जब RAM full हो जाता है, then we use part of a RAM that we have spared, जिसको हमने सेव करके रखा है as virtual memory, that will be used. So your correct answer will be D, that is virtual memory. Okay, so the memory that allows you to execute programs requiring more memory than physically available is virtual memory. Next, so your answer is D. Let's move on to the next. Okay, what is the difference between a shallow copy and a deep copy in the context of programming languages? Okay, very important. Okay, so last से start करते हैं, option number D से. What it is stating: shallow copy duplicates only user defined variables, whereas deep copy duplicated variables. No, not, this is not the right answer. Shallow copy only copy references, whereas deep copy copies the entire object. Okay, so yeah, your option wrong है. Shallow copy duplicates only system variables, whereas deep copy duplicate user defined variables. No, this is also wrong. Okay, shallow copy duplicates entire object, while deep copy duplicates only references. No, this is also wrong. So your correct answer is shallow copy duplicates only references, and while deep copy duplicates your entire object. Okay, always remember, shallow copy क्या duplicate करता है? References को duplicate करता है, and deep copy copies the entire object along with its data. Okay, along with its data as well in deep copy. So your correct answer is A. Let's move on to the next one. Now, next is the term snapshot is used in the context of virtualization to refer what? Okay, options are A, backup of virtual machine's current state; B, backup of host operating system current state; C, backup of guest operating system current state; and D is backup of guest application current state. Okay, first of all, आपको पता होना चाहिए snapshot क्या है. Okay, snapshot is the backup of virtual machine at a specific point. Okay, it is what? Snapshot of backup, or you can say it is a backup of virtual machine. Of what? Virtual machine. Okay, let me rewrite it. Okay, let me rewrite it. Okay, okay, so virtual snapshot is what? Virtual snapshot is the backup of virtual machine's current state. Okay, it is not backup of host operating system, it is not backup of guest operating system or guest application's current state. It is a backup of what? Backup of virtual machine's current state. Okay, so the term snapshot is used in the context of virtualization to refer backup of virtual machine's current state. So your correct answer is A. Next, now this is programming logic. Okay, you need to predict the output of the following in the source code. Okay, so what we have here, integer variable दिया हुआ है एक I और integer array है. First for loop में क्या हो रहा है? Okay, if you see the first for loop, pointer x plus I. Okay, here initialization is done. Okay, here what it is done? Initialization हो रहा है values. Initialization. Okay. Okay, this is the correct statement, by the way. Okay, in bracket pointer, okay, asterisk x plus I equal to I. Okay, so it will be assigning values as 0, assign होगा फिर increment होके 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. Okay, till 4 it will initialize. This statement is right. Next, for I equal to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus, printf %d x of I. So this statement is also right. So this entire code will work fine, and you will have your output as A 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so your answer for this particular question will be A, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move on to the next. Okay, again we need to predict the output of the source code. Okay, so C source code is given x equal to 10. In main one more x variable is defined, x equal to 20. Now this x, okay, overrides the above value, okay, above x value. Another block is taken where x equal to 30 is initialized. Okay, now this overrides the above value. Okay, now but clearly see this statement. Extern x. Whenever we say extern x, it reference to the globally declared x variable. This one, it refers to the globally declare variable. So whenever we will be printing x, it will have a value of 10. So your correct answer will be option A, that is 10. Next and last question for this particular session. Class C is given, class C, and we have three function f int AB, f int A, comma int B. Two parameters are there. First function have one parameter, second function have two parameters, and third function have three parameters. Okay, so and we have respectively called those function in our main program. Okay, let's see what it is asking. The C++ source code exemplifies which of the following principle with respect to the object oriented programming? Very easiest question. Okay, a single function, if you observe, function name is same, okay, but the number of parameters are different. So this is the concept of what? This is the concept of simply polymorphism, method overloading, right? Method overloading, meaning one entity taking many forms, one entity taking many forms. Okay, and this comes under the concept of what? Comes under the concept of polymorphism. Okay, OPS प्रिंसिपल, आपको OPS प्रिंसिपल बहुत अच्छे से आने चाहिए. OPS रिलेटेड बेसिक क्वेश्चंस भी आते हैं कभी कभी, like this one. Okay, so you need to be aware of the OPS concept very well. Okay, so other options क्या दिए हुए हैं? Abstraction. What is the abstraction? Okay, even though just we will just go through it. Okay, this is not the right option, but just concept हम go through करेंगे. Abstraction क्या करते हैं? हम internal details को hide करते हैं, right? Encapsulation, encapsulating data and function into a single unit. Example class. Inheritance, reusing the existing properties of a object, right? And last is your polymorphism, which is the correct answer for this particular question number 25. That is option number D. Okay, so students, with this we complete our first part of this particular PYQ series session of April 2024. Okay, and thank you first of all for watching the entire session. Do comment and let us know what more questions or concepts you need to cover up. Okay, do follow our WhatsApp channel, Telegram channel, and Instagram page. Okay, next part will be uploaded soon on the channel itself. Okay, this was the part 1 where we have covered from the question number 1 to question number 25. Okay, frequently visit the channel. We will be covering up the PYQs in a frequent format. Okay, do like the channel, do share and subscribe with your friends that are preparing for set. Also, all these PDFs will be uploaded in the Telegram channel as well as the respective social media handles. Okay, so thank you for watching and do like and subscribe to the channel. Okay, thank you for watching. I will meet you in our next class. Thank you.